If you're currently looking to get vaccinated against COVID-19 in Southwest Missouri, your options are severely limited. But the director of the Newton County Health Department says that could change as soon as next week. Details are coming up.
Kansas moves into phase 2 of their vaccine plan. We'll look at supply there.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
As states move through their COVID-19 vaccine plan, supplies continue to be an issue. This is KOAM News at 10. Missouri's COVID-19 vaccination map shows only a handful of locations where folks can get vaccinated, but the health department administrator in Newton County, Missouri says that's about to change. KOAM's Mike Mahoney has details.
If you take a look at Missouri's current COVID-19 vaccine map, you might think there are a variety of options when it comes to getting vaccinated in Southwest Missouri. But that's not currently the case. Click on the vast majority of those locations with the exception of Joplin's Mercy and Freeman hospitals and a few others, and you'll receive a message saying contact information will be included when provided by the vaccination site. A spokesman for Mercy tells KOAM that he doesn't know why Mercy got the vaccine first, but the Newton County Health Administrator has an idea.
With the Pfizer, you have to use dry ice or extremely cold freezer temperatures that most places don't have those facilities. Moderna, you can keep it refrigerated for 30 days, much easier to handle.
Newton County Health Department head Larry Bergner has been responding to hundreds of emails from folks wondering when and where they can get vaccinated, and he's got an answer.
Many providers were able to order vaccine this week. Yesterday, Wednesday, we actually made an order. And so we anticipate that we'll be getting that vaccine hopefully next week, if not the week after.
And the vaccine might even get here sooner than that, after the Show Me State's vaccination plan got a shot in the arm from the governor and the National Guard.
We will be activating the National Guard to help speed up the vaccination process. Today, we are announcing a partnership between the National Guard, the Department of Health and Senior Services, and other state partners to establish mass vaccination sites across the state. There will be a mass vaccination team assigned to each of Missouri's 9 highway patrol regions. Each team will have the capability to administer as many as 2,500 doses per day.
In Newton County, Missouri, Mike Mahoney, KOAM News.
The head of the Newton County Health Department says vaccinations will be by appointment only at that facility, and he expects that to be standard operating procedure for most Missouri vaccination spots. 1 million more Kansans are eligible to receive coronavirus vaccines as that state moves to phase 2 of that vaccine distribution. Phase 2 will be handled by county health departments all across Kansas. Wilson, Cherokee, and Neosho counties are either scheduling appointments or creating waiting lists. Health officials ask that residents stay patient because vaccine is still limited, so appointments will be too.
Eventually, we'll get enough vaccine to be able to vaccinate whoever wants to be vaccinated. And we hope that happens sooner rather than later. But until then, we are doing our absolute best to find the most at risk and the most exposed and get them first.
We've put more information on how to schedule a vaccine appointment on the vaccine page on our website. That's koamnewsnow.com/vaccine. We've lost 13 more people to COVID-19 just in Joplin and Jasper County alone. The health department today said the death toll in the city jumped by 7 to 112. Elsewhere in the county, it jumped by 6 to 119. That's a total of 231 lives lost to COVID just in Joplin and Jasper County. The 13 men and women added to the death toll today ranged in age from 50 years old to their 80s. To get updated COVID information from other area communities, click on the link on KOAMnewsnow.com. Checking in with Doug Heddy now for a first look at the weather. Doug.
Hey, Dow. It actually turned out to be a decent day for us today, even though we had a lot of clouds all day long. Temperatures not that bad, as we did go up to about 51 during the afternoon. Average highs 45 degrees, but we had a lot of clouds. We still have a lot of clouds. These are going to slowly break up later on tonight, but at least we're dry underneath them, so we aren't seeing any rain or snow as we have a weak little system that is passing by to our south. It is going to be a little cold for us tonight. We're sitting mid to upper 30s right now. I think most of us will drop back into the lower 30s, and the winds are a little bit on the breezy side. In fact, they'll pick up just a little bit as we head into the daytime hours for us tomorrow. But a cold start, 31 in the morning, 36 by 9, 42 by noon, and a high temp, a little bit cooler at about 46 degrees. Now, we do have rain chances. We have snow chances in the forecast. We're going to look at that here in a bit.
All right, we'll see you then. Thanks, Doug. In his first full day in office, President Biden signed 10 executive orders aimed at jumpstarting his COVID-19 attack plan. It includes speeding up vaccinations and testing and the widespread use of masks. Natalie Brand reports from Capitol Hill.
Holding up his administration's nearly 200-page COVID response plan, President Biden declared all-out war on the virus that's killed more than 400,000 Americans.
This is a wartime undertaking.
The president is invoking the Defense Production Act to speed up manufacturing of everything from vaccines to syringes and PPE for healthcare workers.
To accelerate the making of everything that's needed to protect, test, vaccinate, and take care of our people.
But he warned things will get worse before they get better.
We didn't get into this mess overnight. It's going to take months for us to turn things around.
As part of the effort, President Biden called on Americans to do their part.
To mask up for the first 100 days, the next 99 days.
He signed an executive order mandating mask wearing in airports, on planes, trains, and buses. The president also said FEMA will begin to create mass vaccine centers across the U.S., aiming for 100 by February.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Anthony Fauci returned to the White House briefing room Thursday, admitting it was sometimes difficult to speak his mind under the previous administration.
Let the science speak. It is somewhat of a liberating feeling.
Here on Capitol Hill, the Senate is expected to take a confirmation vote Friday morning on President Biden's defense secretary nominee, retired General Lloyd Austin.
The bill is passed.
Earlier, both the House and Senate approved a legally required waiver since Austin has been out of uniform less than 7 years. If confirmed, he would be the first African American to lead the Pentagon. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
President Biden's first confirmed cabinet nominee, Avril Haines, was sworn in today as Director of National Intelligence. The job crisis continued last week. The U.S. Labor Department reported today 900,000 more Americans filed for unemployment benefits for the first time. That was on a seasonally adjusted basis. The department also said nearly 424,000 Americans applied for pandemic unemployment assistance, which provides aid for self-employed or gig workers. Added together, first-time claims totaled 1.4 million last week. Coming up, the Seneca School District tests public opinion on a possible 4-day school week. Plus, we'll check out a new general store that just opened in Fort Scott. Several Southeast Kansas law enforcement agencies team up to find and arrest a suspect in multiple crimes, including shootings in Coffeyville and Independence. Authorities say they found Benjamin Whitaker overnight in Yates Center after an air and ground search. Whitaker was released on furlough by a Montgomery County judge previously to attend his grandmother's funeral, but he never came back. Authorities also say Whitaker stole money from an ATM in Parsons while he was furloughed. He's tonight in the Woodson County Jail. The Kansas Department of Health and Environment rescinded a boil water advisory for Allen County Rural Water District number 10. That order was put into effect 2 weeks ago because of a water line leak. The Seneca, Missouri School District is considering a 4-day school week. The main reason for considering this change to help the students. The change would extend the school day by about 30 minutes, giving more time to help students in areas they might struggle with. The school district sent out a survey to parents to see how they might feel, and results showed a majority are either in favor of the proposed change or just didn't care.
Because I was really expecting it to be about 50-50, 50% of the people for it, 50% of the people against it. But the survey results, we were more along the lines of about 70% were either strongly for it, or, you know what, 5-day, 4-day, it doesn't matter to me.
A committee will meet to develop a 4- and 5-day school calendar, which will be presented to the school board on February 15th. Fort Scott, Kansas residents have wanted a local place to get groceries for a while now, and a new general store just opened. It's called the Star Emporium Downtown General Store. The owner says he wants to provide budget brands as well as locally sourced produce.
This was an exciting project for downtown Fort Scott. There's a ton of stuff going on, development going on in downtown Fort Scott, and we're so excited to be part of the energy, the growth, the little boom that's going on down here in Fort Scott.
The store took only around 60 days to build, and it opened on Monday of this week. There's a whiteboard inside where customers can request new items. A transcatheter aortic valve replacement, or a TAVR, is a minimally invasive procedure for heart patients who can't risk open heart surgery. And today, Freeman Health System celebrated providing more than 200 of those surgeries. Officials say it requires a team of surgeons, and this represents a milestone for the hospital.
We think the people in our region deserve the latest evidence-based treatment that's available in our world. So we work very, very hard to have cutting-edge treatments that you wouldn't typically find in a region our size.
Officials say the procedure takes an average of 45 minutes to 2 hours and is done under general anesthesia. Doug Heddy is up next with his complete forecast. And later, volunteers clean up holiday wreaths at the Fort Scott National Cemetery.
Well, it turned out to be a decent day for us today. A lot of clouds across the region, but temperatures not bad, as we did go right around 50, 51 degrees. But we have some changes which are going to roll in. Tomorrow's going to be fine. Most of Saturday looks good, but rain chances increasing late Saturday into Sunday. And then again, some rain and snow chances on Monday, also on Wednesday. Of course, you can get my long-range forecast on my month-long blog, KOAMNewsNow.com. All right, most of us today, upper 40s to near 50 degrees, so it actually felt pretty good. Woo! Got that cleared out. All right, lower 50s for highs for us today. And then as we dropped into the evening hours, of course, we're dropping back. 33 in Yates Center, 35 in Parsons, 36 in Miami, 37 in Carthage. But we have had a lot of clouds all day long. A little bit of sunshine late today, but we've been dry. Nothing underneath the clouds, and that's the way it's going to stay for us tonight. A weak little system passing by to our south, not really going to affect us, just give us the clouds. Next storm system building out across the Pacific Northwest. This system will be the one that rolls in as we head into the weekend. In fact, let's go down the road. We'll see these two systems drop in late Saturday into Sunday, and this is right on track with my pattern. As if we go back 46 days, that first one in the southwest would be December 11th storm, and then our December 13th storm right behind it. So they're coming in 2 days apart once again. So the first one comes in Sunday and Monday. It passes by. The second one drops in on a Wednesday. Last time in the cycle, the first one gave us mainly rain, but a little bit of snow on the backside. The second one mainly gave us snow. Not heavy snow, but mainly snow. So that's probably what's going to happen this time. All right, tonight's going to be fine. Kind of cold. We'll drop back into lower 30s. We'll drop or rise into the mid 40s for highs tomorrow. Tomorrow night, upper 20s. Clouds increase on Saturday as a warm front lifts through, so it helps us warm up near 50 degrees. We could get a random shower with it. It doesn't look like it would be a very big deal, but better chances for rain increasing Sunday morning as this storm system comes out. By Sunday afternoon, we'll get a line of showers along a cold front, and then it passes through, and then here comes the main wave. So Sunday night and Monday morning, rain increases, but I wouldn't be surprised if we go to a little bit of snow on the backside like we did the last time this system came around. So this is the first system. We've got to watch that second system that comes in also by the time we head into Wednesday. All right, if you're heading north, Chiefs versus the Bills. I guess technically a night game. It starts at 5:40. We're going to have to watch this. I think mainly clouds to start the game, but sleet and snow could pick up during the game. So we got to watch that. We'll fine-tune that as we work through the next couple days. Of course, the Bills, they don't mind the cold. They don't mind the snow. The Chiefs usually play pretty well in that stuff as well. So we'll see how it goes. All right, 46 tomorrow, 48 on Saturday, slight chance for a shower, and then rain on Sunday. We'll be at 50 on Sunday, and then cooling down with rain and snow chances on Monday.
You know, I think the Chiefs are going to win regardless of the field conditions, but a slick field tends to lead to more injuries, and we certainly don't want that.
Yeah, we can't have that.
We want everybody healthy for that Super Bowl.
Yes, we do.
Thanks, Doug. It's an annual tradition at Fort Scott National Cemetery, the placing of fresh holiday wreaths on every site. Employees of Peerless in Fort Scott, also a major sponsor of the KOAM Toy Box, by the way, spent yesterday at the cemetery to help clean and preserve the national site that contained more than 6,000 wreaths over the holiday season. To make sure they observe social distancing, Peerless employees worked in shifts all day long, partnering with the Fort Scott School District to help preserve the memory of those who've served our country. Coming up in sports, good news for Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes ahead of Sunday's AFC Championship game. Plus, Pitt State women hit the floor against undefeated Nebraska Kearney. Sports Director Jacob Leonard has highlights and post-game reaction up next.
Two of the hottest teams in the MIAA meet tonight in Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh State Gorillas host the undefeated Nebraska Kearney Lopers this evening. Now the Gorillas enter on a 7-game winning streak. UNK 10-0, ranked 4th in the nation. First quarter, Kaylee Demitz hits the 3. It's the first lead for Pitt State. However, they're down 5 after 1. To the second, late in the shot clock, Sydney Crane turnaround jumper goes. Then Tristan Gegg drives and finishes. She had 9 in the first half. PSU within 3. Maya Williams hit 2 threes in the third quarter. That's one of them right there from the right side. Back to Gegg, though. You know it. She's in the gym, she's open, all right? Gorillas up 1 going to the 4th. Down 6, though, with under 20 seconds left. Gegg connects to cut it to 3. She finished with 18. Pitt State, though, not able to get back in front. Kearney stays perfect, 57-53.
It just burns for me because I know we could win that game. If we scored a few more points, if she didn't bank that 3 in the beginning of the game. It's just those little things that in my heart I knew that we could win this game. For Saturday, we have to put this loss behind us, and we owe Hayes one, so we really need to come in Friday to practice tomorrow, heads in, energy high, and we have to try and get this win Saturday.
To the men's game now, Pitt State aims to avoid a 3rd straight loss against the Lopers. Early on, it's Cedric Johnson, 3 for UNK. Lopers score the first 7 points of the night. Other end, pretty cold start for the Gorillas. Bobby Arthur Williams knocks down the jumper. Just 2 field goals for PSU in the first 9 minutes. Here, Ike Moore comes up with a play on defense. Finishes at the other end. Gorillas within 6. Just before half, Arthur Williams back to work on the block. Pitt State, though, not able to keep up. Lopers sweep the night 85-75. The Missouri Southern Lions are also at home tonight with a league matchup against Fort Hays State. Now, the Southern women enter the night at 4-6 overall, having lost 3 straight games. And tonight against the Tigers, freshman Caitlin Honeycutt scores 12. And Maya Johns adds 10. However, the Lions fall 70-49. Southern in this one shoots just 31% from the floor. Now, this was a good one here. Missouri Southern 5-5 right now, trying for back-to-back wins for the first time since November. Lawson Jenkins there. Southern out to a quick 6-point lead. Cam Martin, nice hook. 19 points tonight for Martin. Now, this dude, Stan Scott, I love Stan Scott dunks. He went off for 32. The Lions forced overtime in this one. Tigers able to finish it off 102-94. At the high school level, Pittsburgh girls ranked 6th in Class 5A in Kansas, playing Carl Junction, ranked 6th in Class 5 in Missouri. It's Carl Junction, though, handing the Dragons their first loss of the season, 75-43. With that loss, Pittsburgh falls to 6-1 this season. Well, it's definitely not a certainty right now, but Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes is trending toward being available for Sunday's AFC Championship game against the Bills. Now, Mahomes was limited at practice today, but did take a majority of the starter reps, according to head coach Andy Reid. Now, Mahomes been in concussion protocol since suffering the injury in last weekend's game against the Browns. Now, he's still in concussion protocol, along with corner Bashad Breeland. But the fact they were out there today, no doubt, a positive sign.
Listen, they all got good work in, and that was the important thing as we went through today. It was good tempo. The guys again, it was a good first step to getting things going.
That's a look at sports. We're back with more news after this.
take time now to honor a local veteran. Lloyd Deckard served in the U.S. Navy from 1966 to 1969. The Columbus, Kansas native was stationed in Vietnam, and we are proud to salute Bosun's mate, 3rd Class Lloyd Deckard, a 4-state hero. Hey, the Kansas City Chiefs are the favorites to pull off back-to-back Super Bowl championships. BettingSuperBowl.com says Andy Reid's team has 2-to-1 odds to win Super Bowl 55. But in order to even get to the NFL's grand finale, of course, the Chiefs have to beat the Buffalo Bills on Sunday. It'll be at home in Arrowhead Stadium. Doug told you the weather, well, we don't know yet. Again, no official word yet on whether Mahomes is going to be able to suit up as he goes through the NFL concussion protocol. The Super Bowl will be played on February 7th at Tampa's Raymond James Stadium. And Doug, while I'm thinking about it, tomorrow night, you and Jacob and I are going to have to make our picks for this AFC Championship game coming up on Sunday.
Yeah, I need to put some thought into that
me
one.
Too.
So,
me too. We know the winner. But, all right.
I'll think about that. All right, weather-wise, partly sunny for us tomorrow, 46, 48 on Saturday, but those rain and snow chances moving in Sunday and Monday.
Thanks, Doug, and thank you for joining us. We'll see you right back here tomorrow. In the meantime, let's take care of ourselves and each other.